and attending and helping us support our mission and serve those who need transit, and that's exactly what we're doing. So thank you very much. Beautiful day. I could not have ordered better weather if there was any way in the world to do so. It was fantastic. There was a lot of laughing, a lot of beautiful golf shots out there. And that's because I was not out there playing. So I really want to take a second. So the VRT board, they are here, and I am blessed to have one of the best boards ever, in my opinion. But so if you would, Noel, Joe, Charlie, if you could, please give them a round, please. Thank you so much. Without their support, we wouldn't be doing any of this right now, and that means a lot. So I do want to thank our major sponsors. Of course, Sunny Merriman, it's hands down, without being said, all the time. As soon as, 8 months ago, we started deciding whether, are we going to have this golf tournament, coming out of the pandemic, or, is it the right thing to do? Can we do it? I think we all came to grips pretty quick that, everybody would love to have a chance to get together as soon as we can. And there was quite a few vendors. Transair was with me, Sunny Merriman, and we had conversations with GAM, and, do we do it? And everybody said, yes, do it and go for it. And what a great response. So, as soon as we put this together and put it out there, Sunny Merriman joined up for the top tier sponsorship, and much appreciated as always. And then I got to tell you, there's GAM Printers. So you've heard this before, you probably heard that name. But I'll tell you, this year is like nothing I've ever seen. And I'm sure you're going to hear more versions of this, but the amount of time and money and just generosity that has been delivered. The programs that you got was, in my opinion, one of the best programs I've ever seen. Pretty phenomenal, and I think we recognize all of our sponsors one by one, and it was just fantastic. But thank you to GAM, and thank you for your time. I'll bet you Nathaniel has spent 60 hours of his time, just his time, not including any of his staff, in putting this thing together. And as soon as we said, we're going to be low on foursomes, because there's a lot of vendors and stuff that could not make it because they don't have the clearance to travel. And as soon as we got that word out, I think GAM gave us 5 foursomes today. So, every boy that was there, that was good. I want to go through last night. Was an absolute blast. For those who couldn't make it last night, please, it was so much fun. We had our poker tournament last night. We did a long drive competition where a gentleman from Cintas drove a ball 297 yards to win that last night. And that was a lot of fun. It was something new. And then the poker tournament, Nathaniel came in second, and Daniel Music from Pulaski area, he took home the first place the prize for the first time in, I think, 9 years. He's really been gunning for it, and finally he got it. So it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of laughs, a lot of fun. Please, if you get a chance next year, take advantage of it, because I tell you, it was a lot of laughing, a lot of talking, a lot of good times. And thank you to for poker last night. Transair was our sponsor last night. Thank you so much. Transair has been there every year as well, and huge, much appreciated. But thank you to every one of our sponsors. It's in your program. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to everybody in this organization. We had a fantastic day. I am not going to stand up here and talk until I run out of air. Thanks, Dave. So, you're welcome. But I am going to turn it over to Mike, and I bet you if there's anybody that can talk as much as I can, here comes the man to do it right here.
Thank you very much.
Oh, hold on just a minute.
Oh, I don't need to.
Let me tell you something. So back when we were talking about doing the golf tournament, we got a lot going on at work, and I knew that I was going to be tied up and not able to dedicate 100% of the time. So I looked for one person. I said, Mike, can you make this thing run? I'm not going to have time to, you got to go to make the decisions and run with this thing. And I do remember Mike looked at me and said, not going to let you down. And I think we can say that he did a pretty fantastic job.
That's how we roll. That's how we roll. Thanks, Bruce. I appreciate that. Yes, a man of many words. Let me see something today.
Too many.
Too many words. Where do you want to begin? You want to begin with winners of these events? Or do you want me to talk about Charlie Grant over here for a minute?
Charlie Grant.
Emeritus, past president, VRT, and we would not all be standing here unless it was for Charlie. And this goes 30 years plus. His heart has been in the right place at the right time. All the time, and he made a sacrifice to come out here on our behalf, as you can tell. A little choked up, because he's a very dear friend. But one of the things that, if you look in your program, if you pull out your program, one of the things I put in there, capitalized on, is what Charlie always shared with us. Our attitude should always be of helping people in our communities without expecting anything in return. And that has been his mantra, and we've lived up to it, and I think you all have lived up to it. The theme of this program today was Shanks for the Memories. Now take a look around just for a minute. Think of all the years that have gone by. Think of what we were doing 30 years ago, 20 years ago. It's pretty impressive. We've gotten older, I've gotten shorter, I've gained a little bit of weight, and I've gotten gray hair, and Dave Morgan lost hair. But anyway, but we are really, really thankful for everybody to be here. And believe me when I tell you this, Bruce said Mike did a great job. I did an okay job. The ones that did a great job are those right there in the blue shirts. So I want to give a round of applause. I could ask them to say something, but they probably kill me. Anyway, let's go ahead and get right into our prizes. I also want to tell you that our Olympians thanked you for the bottom of their hearts. Jamie Spearing and Thomas. Thomas had a little problem, but Thomas's his love is here with all of us, and so is his father's. And Andy Stromberg from Dulles Golf Center, he actually sponsored them. And he had to leave because they have another fundraiser for Special Olympics tonight. So they are just as busy as they be. So we wish them very much. Money in the bank, no $30,000 was spent. Nobody hit a hole-in-one. So Bruce, pay me. So let's go to, I think it's a nice gift right here. Let's go to the closest to the pin on hole number 6. I saw this and I almost fell out of my chair. The winner of the hole closest to the pin, hole number 6, is Tim Brazil at 6 feet 11 inches. Tim swears it's legit.
Here, hold on a minute. That's awesome. Is that it? What are you doing next?
Closest to the pin on hole number 3, Mr. Dave Tuck. Dave has a $50 gift certificate to Lowe's.
I'll give this to my father.
Very well.
We did not have a closest to the pin on hole number 3 for the ladies. I'm not sure why. Maybe they didn't hit it or get close to it. But out of those 4 over there, Bruce, pick a number from 1 through 4 and distribute it to those ladies over there.
Well, there's no pressure on that at all.
No pressure. No pressure. Longest drive on hole number 17, Wayne Pamploni. Thank you, Wayne. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
And Linda Mitchell for the ladies. And that was legit. Longest drive on hole number 8. You remember hole number 8? Where am I? Yeah, that was around the turn. I don't know, we'll find it. Longest drive hole number 8. Let's go to our second place winners. How about that? We'll find out. It's somewhere. Our second place winners with a score of 60, Jeff Mitchell, Jeff Garrison, Rich McGowan, and Rick Stick. I'm so excited. Our mulligan winner. Our mulligan winner is a $50 gift card, and it is to Mary Tyler.
Macher,
What is it?
M-A-C-H-E-R.
Macher, M-A-C-H-E-R. Marker.
Walker.
Longest drive, number 8. John, I already did it. John Fran. And he crunched it, and it was legit. Alrighty. You want to know who won first place? You probably already know. Rising Nowhere. That's what happened over here. That's why we don't have the posting of the score. For first place, it is the team of Tim Davis, Daniel Lyon, Mitch Mahoney, and Dan Larson with a score of 59. It was an incredible round. And for the first time ever, BRT is hosting the Perpetual Trophy. So their names and our sponsor, Gearing Landscaping, will go on this, and this will be for eternity now. So the challenge will be on everybody to knock them off and for them to retain the cup. So y'all come over here. Yep.
I think that would be okay. There you go. Then you've lost your trophy.
All right, we have a special award to give, and it is for the team with the, let's classify it. It's a new category. Most honest score. The most honest score with a score of 72 is the team of Linda Mitchell, Laura Sullivan, Tricia O'Connor, and Joyce Oakley with a score of 72. Ladies? Yeah, let them pick whatever they would like. Ladies? Come on, ladies.
All right, we have a practice club. We have a pitching mat, a golf towel. And then there's a pitching net.
I see some gifts back on the back table, so if you still have your blue stuff and you haven't checked the back table, your tickets are on there. See if you match. I think there's 4 items still left. I do have another honorary bad break of the day. And Chad, are you here? Chad, come on up, Chad. Chad's going to get the bad break of the day, but it actually did not occur today. It occurred last night, and it occurred in our poker tournament. And Chad had an incredible pot in front of him, and in one hand, I took it all. Now, The interesting thing about it is I wasn't playing. I was playing somebody else's money. And I ended up bluffing him, and he saw this face and said, I got him, so he went all in and he left. So, that is a free oil change, so he can come and see me in Culpeper at McCarthy Tire, synthetic oil, Chad, so it's not all that bad. It's not really bad. I've got a few other prizes. I'm going to turn this over to Susan Newbrook. Susan has been incredible. She's like a rock right behind me. Her and Mary, they watched me. They made sure that I did the right things. Anyway, we've got some glass jars with your guesses that are out here. We also have the 50-50, and I'm going to turn it over to Susan. So thank you all.
Can everybody hear me? I don't need that. That's fine.
And while she's doing that, Mandy, thank you for driving on from Southwest Virginia to volunteer for today's event. Nathan from Radar, thank you for making the trip up here. Much appreciated.
Okay, so, the candy, how many did we think was in there? We had a big range. There was 267 in the jar, and Dave T came in with 266. Dave T here?
Right here. Is this father?
Father-in-law, you can see this.
Hey, you can cash that in for the baby.
Look at that.
Golf ball. How many? This one hit it right on the number. Donald? Anybody? Donald? It says Donald, right? Donald? Come here and verify your handwriting. Donald. One that's circled? There's no last name, it just says Donald. 50.
50.
Is that you? All right, Donald. There you go. And the last one, the golf team.
Donald just said he appreciated it because he needs to replenish the ones he lost.
Okay, golf team. Not as close as the first two, but close. And he wanted a little inside information, but Mary was very good at not giving this to him. Dave Morgan came in at 270. There were 285. There you go.
Speech.
Okay, thank you for all the bids on the silent auction items this year. We were very fortunate with lots of really good donations. So I'll get these passed out quickly. Winchester Royals goes to Austin Lahart. There, what is it?
Leonard.
Leonard.
Yep.
Austin Leonard.
Leonard. Come on up.
Michael.
Woohoo! There you go.
Thank you.
All right.
Lady right there.
Oh,
Okay, Bull Run Golf Club foursome
thank you.
goes to Nate Grant. All right, 4-night stay at Timberland Vacation Rental goes to Jim Stutzman.
Nice.
You here? Come on up, I've got this envelope for you.
There'll be a special announcement. Jim is inviting us all. Just want to let everybody know.
I think it said it only sleeps 8.
Tense.
We might have to double up.
Donated by the Inn and Tavern at Meander, we have Jim Stutzman.
I'll cherish your honor.
Okay.
As I say, you're gonna break it on number 2.
For the 1 hour computer video golf lesson with Chuck Will, Trisha O'Connell. Okay. Dinner for 2, donated by the Salamander Resort and Spa. Dinner for 2, Bob Snyder. All right, foursome at Raspberry Falls in Leesburg, donated by Bull Run Golf Club. Larry Newell. I'll get you pictures. Foursome at Augustine Golf Club, donated by Bull Run. Nate Grant. Foursome for here at Bull Run, Jim Stutzman.
Nice.
All right.
The Bluemont Experience, donated by Great Country Farms. Steve Frazier? Hey! There you go. Donated by Bear Chase Brewing Company. Jim Stutzman. Oh, no, here's Bear Chase. Yeah.
I just kept writing
Donated by Sonny Merriman. We have a Harman Flip 5 Bluetooth speaker. That is to Steve Frazier. Donated by Dulles Golf Center and Sports Park. We have a Family Fun Day certificate to Nate Grant. And we had another same one from Dulles Golf Center and Sports Park, and that was Nate Grant also. And donated by Eric Rouse, Leading to Change, and our virtual training course. DRT bid for that, and we will collect that. All right. Mary, what's the total on the 50-50?
1119.
11?
No.
1916, I'm sorry.
How much?
1916.
1,916
is the winner.
to the winner.
So get your tickets out.
Get your tickets out, we're gonna turn them up. While that is going on, I did forget someone. The Bull Run Country Club staff was amazing. 2 solid days. The heat last night, keeping us filled with food and beverage, and Miss Courtney right there against the wall coordinated everything.
Is there anybody that did not buy a ticket?
Right here.
It's in the mix.
Somebody's looking good. Somebody's looking good.
So the next question is, why not? No, hold on. No, hold on. No, I want you to pull it. No, come on. All right, I'll put that. 1,960.
Oh my God, those are mine.
Those
are mine.
Put it back in. Oh.
That's mine.
All right.
Okay,
Big winner.
All right.
here we go.
Big money, big money.
Drum roll.
Hold my name for
All right, here we
anything
go.
else. It's-
Susan, you read it.
Oh, no way.
Okay, maybe I gotta read it. What are the chances of that?
Bruce.
Well, it's Mark Newbro.
Oh, my.
No, it's not Bruce. All right, he is not here, but I will notify Mark to let him know
No,
that he
you
is.
won't.
Don't tell him. Just shock on her face.
Yeah, so you might. You might, we'll have to see, but I gotta give him that chance. All right. Mike? Send it
All
over.
right, if y'all want to stand up and do our theme song, if you don't,
You are all
we'll
silent.
see you next year. Be on the lookout. We got some fun drives to give you on today's day, okay?